What is up, XRP community? Thank you for joining me. I want to talk about a $10,000 XRP and where the market's going from a very smart man that called the market top the past two cycles. And you know the craziest thing? He also called the Ethereum top the past two cycles. And Ethereum topped out 17 days exactly. Look on the charts. 17 days after Bitcoin topped in the past two cycles, Ethereum had a 2-week run up and it topped. So it's a very smart guy. Let's hop right into it. People are thinking we have a bull run. We have a lot more bloodshed to be had. He says, I don't think the everything bubble pops with a 25% dip in the S&P 500. And guys, if you do enjoy my content, check me out on Twitter. I have my Twitter in the video description below. If you ever have a good story or information you want to tweet at me, that's the best way to contact me. So look at 2001. The market correction was a negative 50% dip. 2008, a 57% dip. And look at this crazy run in the S&P 500 in the past 15 years. Currently, we're sitting at a 27% dip. Does this look like you guys? Does this look like there's some room on this chart to fall? It sure does to me. I could see us coming down to 2,000, 2,300 maybe on the S&P 500, but there's definitely more downwards pressure here. Another tweet here. Okay, keep in mind, this is the guy that called the market top the past two cycles. You might want to listen to this guy. On the bright side, you're going to have better prices to buy some crypto if that's something you want to do. He says, if someone put a GUN to my head and said draw resistance. So look, in this last bull market with Bitcoin, this area, this purple rectangle, was a level of support. Boom, support. Boom, support. Boom, support. This is where we went down below this support level. And we have tried one time, two times to break this level. And now we're seeing Bitcoin bounce off of that. Where do we go from here? I'm no expert on price predictions, but this guy's been calling for the past year for 11,000 Bitcoin. Ultimately, we'll have to see. But with everything going on in the bank sector, all that drama, it could easily happen. Something about 2008. A lot of people have been comparing this current financial crisis to 2008. Couldn't be more different. He says everyone is so excited to talk about quantitative easing infinity, but that's not what's actually happening. The banks are paying interest on their loans that only last 1 year. The directors and shareholders are also getting nuked, so no one will lend. Thus, deflation. It's not the 2008 playbook. Wall Street Silver has a great follow-up to that. He says, for all of the various reasons that have led us to this lethal juncture, central banks are now doing the exact opposite of what they did in 2008. They are tightening into a burgeoning credit crisis, which means we have entered the most lethal financial crisis since 1930. So in 2008, when we had these banks like IndyMac, Fannie and Freddie Mae, Lehman Brothers, AIG, and Merrill Lynch all collapse. It all started with a rate cut, right? That's when the real bear market dip happens, when the Federal Reserve pivots. Look at what's happening in the past 2 years. Instead of a rate cut, we've had rate hikes. And the European Central Bank is still hiking rates. And look at the US bank index right now. We've already had 5 banks go under. It's not looking good, guys. Speaking of banks going under, UBS just offered to acquire Credit Suisse for $1 billion. This means that Credit Suisse shareholders would be paid 27 cents per share, an 87% discount to the $2.01 closing price on Friday. This is either the biggest lowball offer of all time or Credit Suisse is in serious trouble. I think we're going to have more banks following suit here. Crazy times to be in. As always, guys, I want to say some appreciative words to you. It's my best month on YouTube, and this channel will be nothing without you. So thank you guys in advance for supporting the channel. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'm not just saying that. Shout out to you guys. As always, guys, I give away $10 of XRP on the channel every day. Winners in the video description to enter the giveaway every day. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe, and comment anything in the YouTube comments below. Moving forward, guys, remember when the FDIC Insurance was maxed out on $250,000? Well, U.S. mid-sized banks are seeking FDIC insurance on all deposits for 2 years. According to a March 18th Bloomberg report, a coalition of mid-sized U.S. banks sent a letter to the U.S. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation asserting that extending insurance on all deposits would immediately halt the exodus. Yes, of course it would. But think about the precedent we're setting here. Banks take risks to maximize returns. If all of the money is insured, why would a bank not take insane risks? Because now there is this precedent where if these banks fail, the government will come and bail you out. Not a great precedent to be set. And we even have Peter Schiff. This guy is a gold and silver maxi. And I know this is a crypto channel, but comment below, guys. Do you prefer gold or silver? I'm more of a silver guy. I like to collect coins, and I love my silver dollars. Fun fact, did you know that ancient sailors would put silver coins into their water barrels because silver actually purifies water? I learned that in the past few weeks. Kind of interesting fact. But it's good to see this guy who's typically pretty against crypto blaming government regulation for this worsening financial crisis. If you guys need a digital asset spot, this is where I buy my XRP every single day. I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, secure, and I have a link to Uphold in the video description below if you need a spot to get digital assets. And if you guys want $40 for free, sign up with Webull, deposit just a penny. You can get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Typically, though, you just get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up and depositing a penny. You're guaranteed a minimum stock value of $41. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but don't miss out on this free $41. A link to Webull is in the video description below. Now take a listen to this clip about $10,000 XRP from fund manager Jimmy Valley. Sorry, I need to change the audio. 3, 2, 1.
Here, I believe it can happen. What do you think?
Number. So, I think it immediately shoots up to a $10, potentially $20. The wild card to me, a deal to be done among the central banks, have XRP work as the world's bridge currency, a neutral asset that can be traded between the central banks to move a specific type of fiat to another type of fiat. If that's what occurs, it's back to what we were discussing earlier. It's got to cover kind of all the money. And I think you're looking at a range that XRP would settle on agreement. So this would happen instantaneously, somewhere between $10,000 and $35,000.
Now that sounds crazy, right? But if I told you in 2009, give me $1 to put into Bitcoin, and you would have $2.5 million right now. You put $10 into Bitcoin in 2009, you have $25 million. You put $100 in, you have $250 million. This is the craziest asset class in the history of the world, and it's the craziest generational wealth shift that we've ever seen. So yes, 10,000 XRP sounds crazy. And that's a big assumption, right? All of the money. However, we've seen what Ripple's mission is. Brad Garlinghouse has said they set out to be the Amazon of payments. And we know from the Bretton Woods conference in 2016, Rethinking International Cooperation, I've talked about this in the past, they want to have a global central bank and they want to have a supranational currency. They will need a bridge asset to exchange different fiat currencies. If XRP is that fiat currency exchange, that bridge, $10,000 XRP is not out of the cards. As always, guys, if you watch the end of the video, it really supports the channel. Let me know you're a loyal supporter by commenting CAP in the YouTube comment sections below. And I have channel memberships now. I do a weekly live stream only for my channel members. It's like a radio broadcast where you can call in, ask me any questions about cryptocurrency, or just debate me. But yeah, if you guys want to support Go an Extra Mile, you can join the channel. If not, just watch the videos for free. That does a lot too. I appreciate you guys. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.